Yeah, so I know what I just did sounds very similar to a doctor's, but it's not really what the doctor's doing because, as I said, I'm not a doctor. I am a. Right, you got it correct this time. And I need to check your blood pressure. Now, I know it seems a little ridiculous because why am I doing all these doctor tests when, as I said, I'm not a doctor, alright? But I do just need to make sure that you're not dying on me. Okay, so can you get your arm out? Good. Yeah, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up. Perfect. Is that all comfortably on there? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I'm just going to... Right. Do me a favor and breathe as normal. Okay, alright, I'm just going to take that off of you. Perfect. So that turned out okay. Maybe not perfect. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but something was happening. So at least you're not dying, I think. Alright, I told you I'm a professional in my field, but I'm not a doctor. So, alright, now look. Yep, I'm just gonna put this right on your nose, and I need you to look right here. Good, look right here. And when you need to find a different place to look. You just need to find a place to look, and if I point to where you're looking, then you did something wrong, okay? What you're supposed to do is anticipate my behavior. This is a test, okay? What are you being tested for? I haven't told you. That's fine, alright? You don't need to know. We don't need answers to everything. You're not entitled to that. So, just look somewhere on here, alright? I'm well-meaning, I promise, but this is for your own good. So look somewhere on there, right? Okay. Remember, when I tell you, you better be looking when I do this, okay? Right. So, let's try a trial run because I feel like you're not really fully understanding. I can tell by your your beady eyes looking at me like that. So I'm just gonna do a trial run, okay? So just look somewhere on here, and when you have to switch to a different location, okay? Ready? Did you look there? Okay. 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 Was it here or here? Okay. 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 Okay, yeah, honestly, if you got any of those wrong, that's completely fine. I was really just testing to see whether or not you would find that even possible. Because to be honest with you, I've never done that test on a real person and it's gone right. So It's really not your fault if you got it wrong. Hey, don't feel so sad. We do have another test with this, though, that is a real test. So don't feel bad, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some of that negativity out of your body, because I can see that that last test made you sad because it was a hard one. It was a hard one, and it wasn't meant for you to win. And when we take a test not knowing it wasn't done for us in our favor, it can make us sad and we can lose confidence. But I'm here for you, and you shouldn't lose confidence, okay? I know, so benevolent. Okay, so just look right at me. I'm just going to. Good. I can tell you have been a zombie once before, even if you cannot recall it. I sense that energy from you. Alright, and I do just have one last test. It's a really bright light, so please do not be frightened, okay? I'm just going to be a little far back, and I need you just to follow the light with just your eyes. Do not move your head at all. Good. Good. Be not afraid, for I am the one who knows the future. Yes, I am the knower. Be not afraid, be not afraid. Okay, and over here, look at the light. Be not afraid, for I am the knower. I know the future. What am I saying? Be not afraid, for I am the knower, and I know for what is to be known about you, what is to be known about you, and about us, and about we as a unit. I will put thee right where I found thee, on the side of the road, D-E. Okay, it's really bright right now. It's really bright. It's really, really, really bright. But this part is crucial, okay? It's crucial. I need you to look anywhere but the light. Look anywhere but the light. Anywhere but the light. Are you looking anywhere but the light? Good. Anywhere but the light. Anywhere but the light. Okay. Good. Now this is the last, but obviously not least, final test. I need you to smile. Smile. Your teeth should look like this when you smile. So I'm just going to count how many teeth you have, okay? So let me just make sure. I'm going to hold up this diagram and double check. So smile for me. How many of your teeth can I see? 1, 2, 1, 2, skip a few. 1, 2, skip a few. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yep, and this side. When's the last time you've gone to the dentist? What about my teeth? Do they look similar? Kinda. Okay. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the bottom row, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I can't see that when you smell. I'm just gonna pull your mouth down. Good. I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10. You have enough teeth for life. So, I think our time here is coming to a close, and by that I mean that you have to go. Yeah, I can hear sirens outside. Can you hear them? That's okay. I clogged your ears, so you might have a hard time hearing specifically sirens. Once again, it is a power that I have. But because it is a power that I have, it is time for me to go. Okay? It's time for me to go. Goodbye. I'll see you later. Yeah. Are you gonna sleep? Hey, your eyes keep closing and opening. Are you good? I'm gonna put you right where I found you before you pass out. Okay. Alright. It was nice meeting you. I'm Kate, by the way. Yes, nice to meet you. And, bye. Bye. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Hey. My name is Kate. I heard that you were having some trouble sleeping. I'm assuming that's why you're here, right? Okay, well, luckily for you, today I will try to remedy your sleep problem by giving you ASMR. Do you know what that is? Okay. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. With my help and the help of some props, I will hopefully be able to guide you to slumber. Does that sound good? Okay, great. So, I have one request for you. Actually, no, let's make that two. First, I want you to have headphones in because you're able to get so much more relaxed when you hear the audio as crisp as possible. My second request is that you are completely comfortable, whether that's relaxing in a chair, on a bed, on a couch, on the floor, wherever you want to relax or sleep. Make sure you're comfortable where you are for the is closer. I will be telling you, for example, that this is point A, and this would be point B. And you would tell me whether point A or point B was closer or further from you. Let's do a practice round. Point A, point B. Was point A or point B closer? Point A was closer. Let's begin. Point A or point B? Good. Point A this feature has different standards of beauty. In some Asian cultures, this with specific criteria that I can't say without giving it away would be considered more beautiful than in the US, I think, or in the West. It's your nose. It's your nose. Okay, now let's try another one. I wasn't that good that time. Maybe I'll get better as we progress. Okay, now this body part has a genetic variation that has become super common to the point that we don't consider it something that was abnormal at the start. You have two of this feature on your face. Your eyes. Did you guys know that blue eyes initially did not exist and were created in kind of an interesting way? Not my not my monkeys, not my circus, not my monkeys. But yeah, two eyes, pretty cool. I don't have blue eyes though. I have brown eyes. Okay. And now let's go on to... Oh, I once got a comment once that someone said I had hazel eyes. Stop. Okay, let's see. This feature is located below the previous features and is something that is touched between two individuals when they express love for one another. When two people love each other, these features touch each other. It's a way of showing affection that is sometimes, but not always, romantic. These features can also touch for family relationships.
आज नहीं हो पाएगा, ठीक है? कल करेंगे,
There's
कल,
only
ठीक है?
one of this feature